Hello, I'm Mary Reed, National Director of Qualified Plan Marketing for Alliance Benefit Group Pentegra. We are a third-party administrator of qualified plans and currently administer about 3,500 plans. Our parent company, Pentegra Services, Inc., has been in the pension business for nearly 70 years. Together, our expertise and talented staff helps find solutions for clients. Welcome to our training series for financial professionals. In this series, we will use our expertise to help prepare you to find prospects and write qualified plans from closing to establishing the plan and further administration. Let's begin. Welcome to the process of presenting and closing the case. Let's just walk through exactly how you do get a plan from beginning to finish and through the paperwork. So the first step, obviously, is meet with your prospect. When they're interested and you've piqued their interest and they're ready to look at some possible plan designs, you need to complete a fact finder. That's available from us. So you can certainly email us or call us, and we'll be happy to send it to you via email. You complete the fact finder. Here's the process. You would complete that fact finder. You send it back to us. We'll run the designs. We usually run multiple scenarios. We'll certainly call you in the process if we have any questions. We email those back to you, the presentations. This may go back and forth a couple of times if you need them refined, but when you're ready, you present it to the client. We'll be happy to help with that process if you want us to. We can be available via phone, either with you, with the client, or with you and the client's other advisors. Including CPA, attorney, whatever, if that's helpful. And then hopefully we get to the point where they choose the plan and decide to move forward, and then we move into plan implementation. So let's talk about each step along the way. The fact find, as I said, you can get from us. It's a very simple form. It's one page, two sides of one page. Basically, we're asking for some basic employer information, what their form of business is, what their contribution objective is, and then we need census data for all the employees, including dates of hire, dates of birth, and salary. We need that for all the employees, not just the ones that they want in the plan. Once you send that information to us, you can fax it or you can email. We will put together proposals, and obviously we'll talk to you through the process if there are any questions. And we will then return to you via email proposals. Very seldom do we do just one. It's usually multiple proposals. For either you may have requested a specific design, or we may have just come up with a design based upon the criteria. Either way, we'll send back the proposal to you. It actually comes in two components. One is a part that actually comes right off the computer, has all the specifics of the plan, contribution pages, what the projected benefit is, who the eligible employees, all those types of things, specifications. We also include with that a cover piece, which is more of a presentation piece. Here are some of the pages from it. It's meant to pull out the most important information of the employer. The first one being the plan contributions, broken down by participant and also with a pie graph. For those who don't like to look at the numbers particularly, they can see right from the pie graph how much is going to each person, and then a breakdown of the after-tax analysis, which will show them exactly what the plan is costing them out of pocket. So those are numbers pulled out of the actual proposal that will also be provided to you, but put in more of a presentation format for you to use with the client. So you present that to the prospect, and hopefully, and we may go in several rounds until we fine-tune that. It's not unusual for them to come back with questions or changes. Lots of things happen in the process, but we'll fine-tune it until it's the way they like it. And then hopefully they're ready to move forward. Now, when they're ready to move forward and establish the plan, we move into that next step. Depending on what they've chosen, it's a little bit different. If they've chosen a SEP or a simple, then they're going to use the government forms, and you really don't need us for that. They can establish a SEP up until they file their tax return. So they may be establishing that for the prior year. A simple IRA must be implemented no later than October 1 for the year that they want it in effect. But true qualified plans need to be, it's a little more action is required. Those plans must be established by December 31 for those who are on a calendar fiscal year. So that time is approaching. You always have to be aware of that as the year end comes into play. They must sign the document by December 31 if they are on a calendar fiscal year in order to get the deduction for this year. So right now we're in 2012. They would have to sign their document by December 31. They have until they file their tax return to actually make the contribution, but they must get that document signed. So that means in preparation for that, the plan needs to be designed. They have to agree as to what it should be. The document has to be prepared and ready for their signature. We can do all these things for you, but you need to plan a little bit ahead to give us a few weeks to get the document ready. Now, if they're on a fiscal year other than a calendar year, then that timing will be different, but it's always the last day of their fiscal year that they need to sign the document. So once they're ready to go, you have to submit paperwork to ABG Pentegra to start our end of the process. You send us the service agreement and fee schedule signed by the client. We can provide those to you via email. Signed by the client, you return those to us along with a copy of the proposal showing which plan design they've selected, and that will start the process. If they're doing a 401k plan, then we also need to know which investment products or platform you have selected, you and the employer have selected to use with the plan. From that point, we will notify you as soon as we receive the plan information, and you can see these steps right here on slide 8, and if you want more information, just email us and we'll be happy to send this to you in greater detail. But you send us that information, we will notify you as soon as the plan information has been received, and we're moving forward. We will then prepare a document call to review the plan's provisions and discuss any other pertinent information that needs to be addressed. We will then prepare the plan documents and we'll send them electronically to the client or you, depending on what you would prefer to do. And they will sign those documents and that will establish the plan. And then once that plan installation process is complete, then we will invoice the client for the first year's administrative services. But they will not receive any billing from us until that process is complete and their plan is in place. So from that point on, we will administer the plan on an ongoing basis. So from step 1 to the close, we'll do plan design. We prepare the plan documents. We can talk to you about product and 401k platforms and things like that to help you through that process. And then obviously we'll do all the administration involved in keeping that plan compliant through the years to come. We have over 65 years of experience. We've been doing this a long time, and we have a staff of more than 200 employees, including in-house ERISA attorneys, certified plan consultants, and compliance analysts. We have a tremendous amount of expertise here, so we'll make sure that everything is done correctly. In terms of documents, we have prototype and volume submitter plan documents, so we can do a prototype when we need to, especially if you're down to the last minute of needing that plan document signed. But we can also do custom documents where we need those to accomplish maybe specific goals that employer has. No commission splits, no hidden fees. We work on a fee-only basis to get everything up and running and then administer that plan. And you will find our fees very competitive. If you want to see our fee schedule, please just email us or call us and we'll be happy to send it to you. So good luck with your plan sales and closing those cases, and we are here to help you. Thank you. Thanks for attending this webinar. If you'd like additional information, please visit our website at abgpentegra.com. You can also reach me via email at mread, that's R-E-A-D, like you read a book, at abgpentegra.com, or you can call me at 802-477-2018. Thank you.